why someone would need to wear a hat 24/7. Of course, they're either balding
It's always
or
that.
there's something.
Tim
and
Pool.
him with that head. Yeah, Tim Pool.
Tim Beanie Pool.
Yeah. That beanie never comes off. And I've watched a lot of episodes. It's the same beanie.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
He has money, a lot of money.
Dude,
a lot of money.
That guy too, another smarmy one.
Yeah.
You know how
I
feel
stopped
about
watching
Tim
him. You changed my whole opinion on him. I stopped watching
It's
him.
brutal, man. Enough of the smarmy nerds.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And I think I remember Alex Jones went on and cracked a joke, and he's like, please don't do that type of humor on the show. It's lowbrow. And it's like, dude,
Are you serious, dude? Shut up.
It's Alex Jones. You didn't think he was going to shout something outrageous, you prick.
You had Alex Jones on your show and then tried to rein him in.
And you want to calm him down.
Fucking
the whole point is that dude is
nerd.
a tornado of craziness. That's the best thing about him.
He literally has the old school nerd voice. Him and Ben Shapiro both. But I do
like
respect Ben Shapiro.
He literally does this.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
I can't stand the guy.
Tim sucks now. And its show's gotten really bland. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah. How much nerd outrage can you listen to before it loses its flair?
Well, we talked about this. It's like when it was close, when the election was won by Biden, when the election, when the election was handed over to Biden that night.
Handed over.
We were all fired up. So I was watching shows that agreed. I was mad. I didn't know where to turn.
Yeah, but that loses its luster.
Oh, bad, so bad too, dude.
Then you're like manufacturing.
A couple months later, dude, I was like, no, I can't listen to this anymore. Like, I'm just done. I don't
exhausting.
care. Whatever.
This is what it's like to be in your little nerd head all day. I don't want to listen to it.
I just started listening to fun stuff again. I'm like, nah.
Can't we mix it in?
Yeah.
Like I'm edgy today, so I'm a little bit not as joking.
Who cares?
as
That's
I know.
good.
But
Yeah.
it's just like this day. Go back and watch our other stuff. There's days where we're in the best mood ever. Like we have a variety of different moods and attitudes.
Sure.
All they have is the one angry nerd speed.
Well,
that's it.
I think that's.
I've never heard Tim Pool tell a knock joke.
Yeah.
He's never made me laugh. He's never been charming
He's
and charismatic.
never made me laugh. Never.
He's never done something like just super cool. Like when Johnny Depp was in court, the whole time you're like, that dude is cool.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood
How
charm
do you
right
stay
there. That's
cool
a cool
while
dude.
your entire career's being,
Also-
assassinated?
Dude, also,
Yeah.
like, we grew up, all of our heroes were like James Dean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just cool fucking people. That's who we worship growing up.
Yeah.
Now it's like everyone has like a cardigan on and they wear flip flops and like you can't tell what gender they are and everyone's just like androgynous.
Yeah.
This is not who I used to worship growing up. I always like cool people. James Bond, Indiana Jones, Han Solo. Like, everyone was dope, dude. That's what you liked. Had a pithy line or a cool comment, could flirt well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had a little swag about him, just
Yeah.
something. Dress nice, good body language, confidence, decisiveness. Those are the qualities that we were taught to emulate, more or less.
And these were just men. Like,
Yeah, just
that's-
men.
Yeah. it was
Even
just
like, again,
men.
go watch The Thing,
Yeah.
guys. Go watch Kurt Russell in The Thing. He doesn't come off all arrogant with this new age. Like, you're either overconfident or you have none at all. He was just self-possessed. He was just cool, and he just had a way about him that you're
Yeah.
like, this guy is a real man. Like, he's dope. He's cool.
There's a line that it's never failed me that if I could tell if I'm gonna get along with somebody or not immediately. If they like Pete Davidson, we're never gonna get along.
That's your
that's it.
litmus test.
Exactly. That's all there is to it. It's like, do you find him charming, funny?
You do the,
it's like over.
The psychology trick where you pull up the card. What's the first thing that comes to mind? It's Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
If they say anything positive, you're like,
It's like, no. It's like, I'm sorry. There's something wrong with you. You know what I mean? This guy is literally the problem of everything today. You know what I mean?
yeah, you have a guy who's just brooding and depressed all the time.
Untalented,
self-loathing.
Yeah, he gives you. He tries to act like that blue collar, like, hey, I'm just a guy on the street doing drugs, and you're like, no, you're a rich famous guy that does drugs. Like, don't forget it, dude. Like, fuck off.
You're not
Yeah.
blue collar. You haven't
No.
been for years.
You're
and
not
years
talented.
and
You're not
years.
funny. I don't get you. Yet you get these huge
He
roles.
can be funny, but he doesn't lean into it enough. All that other shit overtakes it.
I don't know, man.
I'm not saying he doesn't have any talent. I've enjoyed some of his stand-up work and all that, but he's so messed up and weird. It's just like, ugh, I don't like that. Don't you want to like? Isn't like
he was with us. He was the movie. He was with Bill Burr.
Oh, that was embarrassing. That's who he really is to me.
Yeah,
Like
it's
this-
literally
this
Isn't his
damaged
life
kid
story? Yeah,
who acts like
yeah.
an adolescent teenager, even though he's like 30-something years old.
I forgot what comedian it was, but it was on one of the roasts, and Pete Davidson, the first time I've ever seen him, and a lot of people knew that his dad died in 9/11. His dad was a firefighter and died in 9/11, and it might have. I think way too late for Greg Giraldo, but anyways, we were somebody, but he's like. Snoop has more smoke in his lungs than Pete Davidson's father.
Ooh, oh, that's a good one.
It was great.
That's
it was
brutal.
so brutal, dude. It was so freaking brutal, man. Speaking of brutal,
I like it when Patrice roasted him.
oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Patrice's last roast, and everybody was talking about him dying, and then he died like a month later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, time for it's Halloween.
That
time for the
aged like
spooky.
milk.
Ooh, yeah.